Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard gets it clear. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cafu. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Araujo. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Dahari. Rijkaard. Both sides exercising caution for now. Timber. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Robson. Aimed beyond the defence. O'Reilly. Dahari. And this is Owen. Looking for a runner. O'Reilly. O'Reilly showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, Gilted Platini! That's really well cleared. In a towering header and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Gerrard clears it away. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Rijkaard trying to keep this in. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Still goalless. Gerrard works it forward. And it's Messi.
Munich really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Platini. Now Robson. And this is Messi. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. O'Reilly knocks it into space. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 21.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ibrahimovic gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Beckenbauer, Inter Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Looking to play him in by... He leaps for it! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Gerrard. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly going forward. Steaming on. Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Platini is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Punched away. Spread out to the left. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 15. Viene sostituito con
Away we go again.
numero 13.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Owen. That's been cut out, well played. Out of play for a throw. Platini. Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Platini. Now that's a lovely exchange. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic. Quality ball. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of a...
Messi! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Munich really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Numero 19.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rijkaard. Messi gives it back. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And Messi! Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Robson is always looking to break lines. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. O'Reilly. Ibrahimovic going after that. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Dahari gets flagged offside. He's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7, numero 10, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3.
Looking for options for movement.
20. Attenzione, un cambio.
Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rijkaard. Oh, cracking ball. Rodri. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. He's one-on-one, surely! And the finish! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Inter Milan go up by 2. Dahani! 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. You can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. Vermeer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Time added on 4 minutes. Messi. Rijkaard. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.